So in this video I am going to show you how I made a safety grill. This grill I actually installed in between my house and our neighbor house for the privacy purpose. So if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe and like this. So starting off this build by purchasing some pre-cut stainless steel section from the metal dealer. Since it's an outdoor project and eventually have to face extreme weather condition, I decided to go with SS304 grade because it's highly resistive. So this is the basic shape of my grill, and for the joint I am using miter joints, although at some points it's really not necessary, but I do that.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
After cutting all 1x2 for the main frame, I start the welding process, and for that, first of all, I welded the bottom section because it's have some odd shape. Once this piece has been welded up, I square all the pieces together and start the welding process.
Ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. You're better than that.
Always wear safety glasses underneath the welding helmet because the slag of the welded joints pops up automatically, which you can see in this video. Sometimes this slag will stick to my face when I'm going to check the weld joints after removing my helmet, and it really pains a lot. I also welded 1x2 inside that frame so that I can weld it half-inch square pipe to it. The material thickness is quite less, around 1.7 mm. That's why in stainless steel I always go with stitch weld. Sometimes I also use another piece of welding electrode to cover up the empty space so that I can avoid holes into the material. Then I cut down some half-inch square tube having length 24 inches. Then I lay them into the area and start the welding. To maintain even gap between the half-inch square tube, I use another piece of half-inch square tube and place in between them and then weld it with the main frame. I cut down these tubes roughly to the length. That's why in between the welding work I need to grind off the excess so that it will fit quite nice and snug. Then I cut down fiberglass sheet which having a thickness around 2 mm, and with the help of straight cutting jig cut it with circular saw. Always make sure to wear dust mask because it's quite harmful to inhale fiberglass dust. Then I cut down some 1-inch wide stainless steel strips and drill some holes and then bend them to make the L bracket for the frame to hang up onto the wall. I use angle grinder and mark the cut with it, and then with the help of plier bend it 90 degrees to make the L brackets. Since I have to mount the fiberglass in the main frame, that's why I cut down some 1/2-inch square tube and drill some holes so that I can join the fiberglass sheet to these pieces. Then I lay the 1/2-inch square tube inside that main frame and weld it together. I also welded those L brackets which I made earlier to the main frame so that it will anchor to the wall. The overall weight of this build is around 25 kilos. That's why I decided to use regular gypsum screw to hold it onto its position, which I am not showing in this video.